Hello, this is Jeffrey T. Fertiller. Welcome back to another brief video. We thank you for joining us today. And today's topic is going to be on service strategy. And so with the ITSM world, let me back up. And so this is a purely ITIL conversation, which bleeds over to ITSM. So there's service strategy, service design, service transition, service operations, continual service improvement. So on the service strategy, we're trying to understand what services are we going to deliver to the business, and then what underpinning services are we going to use to support those business services. Make sense? But here's what happens, and here's what I want to encourage some thoughtful discussion. And so please give me your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. And so here is the thought. People design services while they are a purely internal service provider model. So in the service strategy, there are three types. There's internal, there's external, and there's shared services, shared support of those services. And so basically, if you think of a service that IT supports the business, I always think of myself as IT, the ubiquitous IT, that IT supports the business. Well, let's say you're an oil and gas company and it's GIS. So then you have that service with the applications and all the CIs, and then the underpinning, the technology services that support those. Make sense? So you have this support, the services that support the business. And so you have this one service, and when it's designed, and let's say everybody's internal. We have another video on SIAM and multi-sourcing, and this is where these a second video on that same topic. So these services are designed with documentation, all that sort of thing with service owners, while it's only internal. And that service then shifts to either external or shared, where it's a blend of internal and external. And somebody has to rewrite their whole documentation, including metrics, including SLM that to be designed. So you hand off to the service design from service strategy, a service design package to be designed in. And so what we want to think about is how do we want a service to be supported, whether it's internal, external, or shared, when we are standing it up, handing it from strategy to design. Because our service level management should not be different for our internal or external people. You agree? I think that's right. It's like having two kids. When I was in graduate school, they talked about a theory called equity theory. And I have a twin brother, so this made perfect sense to me. It says if you have two kids or two employees and you treat one better than the other, the one that's treated less well is going to behave that way. Sure, that makes plenty of sense. Same with service providers. If I have an internal and an external, they need to have the exact same service level management, the same SLAs. So what does this mean? When I am designing services and they're all either internal or external, I need to make sure I design them in a way that it'll be the same no matter where it's supported. I know that sounds like, yes, that should be true, always. It's not, because there are many large corporations that have only had internal personnel and now are moving to either a shared or external model, and they're confounded. They do not know what to do, how to adapt all of their process documentation, all their service documentation, their ownership, all that sort of thing, and so it's a mess. And so I just want to encourage the thoughtful design of those services from strategy to design on how that service is going to be supported. This is mainly a discussion for leadership, but it can apply to all. Still a good thought process. Once again, this is Jeffrey T. Fertiller. I thank you for joining our channel. Please like or share this video, subscribe to our channel, give us some feedback. We'd appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day. Bye.